A verdict in the Amber Guyger case there in Texas. Hearing now that a jury, after almost 2 days, has come back with a guilty verdict. The officer, of course, this is an officer who was off duty at the time, who managed to walk into a neighbor's home and shoot him dead. And a jury coming back with a guilty verdict. There's Amber Guyger there in the courtroom as that verdict's being read. NBC's Gabe Gutierrez has been covering this trial from the very beginning. He's standing by outside the courthouse. Gabe, what more do we know at this point?
Hi there, Craig. Well, that verdict was read just a few seconds ago, in fact, and there was a small outburst in the courtroom, presumably from the family of Botham Jean. He would have turned 28 years old on Sunday. But now, as you mentioned, Craig, the unanimous verdict coming from that jury of 8 women and 4 men guilty on murder. In the distance here, just down the hallway, you can hear applause as the victim's family is leaving right now. So, Craig, this has been an extremely dramatic trial that has unfolded over the last several days. This went to the jury just yesterday, and after about 6 hours or so of deliberation came that unanimous guilty verdict. Now, the jury could have considered, or did consider, also the lesser charge of manslaughter. Earlier today, we heard from the attorneys for the victim's family, Botham Jean. They said that the jury had asked at least 2 questions, one on manslaughter, the other on the so-called castle doctrine, which is Texas's version of the stand your ground defense. During closing arguments, the defense had brought up the castle doctrine, in essence arguing that Amber Guyger was justified in shooting Botham Jean because she believed he was an intruder. Now, the castle doctrine says you're allowed to shoot someone in self-defense if that person is an intruder in your own home. But, Craig, of course, the prosecution said that theory was absurd because Amber Guyger actually went into Botham Jean's apartment. Now, this has drawn national attention. This case has, ever since this shooting death happened in September of last year at a Dallas apartment complex. Amber Guyger, the former Dallas police officer, she was charged with murder. Initially, she had not been charged with murder, but several weeks after, a grand jury returned that indictment. Now, at this point, she faces up to 99 years in prison after this conviction. The next step in this case is the penalty phase, which might get started in the next day or so. We're looking at the live video from inside the courtroom. You can see Amber Guyger there, the back of her head. Unclear what her reaction was as the verdict was read. But again, there was a bit of a small outburst from the family of Botham Jean. This is the verdict that they had wanted. And indeed, now it looks like, yes, a guilty verdict for Amber Guyger, the former Dallas police officer who had been charged in the shooting death of Botham Jean. She had argued all along that she went into the wrong apartment mistakenly, that she did not mean to shoot Botham Jean, that she feared for her life, however, when he charged at her as she entered the apartment. But in the end, the jury said that she is guilty of murder in this case.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.